Take it away,
Hi, this is Diana King, and I just want to welcome you all to our Clarity weekly call. Whether you're on it live or listening to it on YouTube, thank you so much for taking the time. Clarity is all about just helping you find your true potential. So I'm just glad that you're taking time to check into it a little bit. I couldn't be more excited to introduce my very good friend, Robin Hack, who is our founder of Clarity. Robin's a very successful business owner. She has built amazing organizations in network marketing, but what makes her really the type of person that I want to follow is her heart. She just has a heart of gold. She really wants to help people with their health and with their finances. And I always, in our friendship for about 9 years now, just always saw how much people affected Robin and how much she wanted to reach out to them. So when I finally asked her what made her want to help people so much, she told me that her grandfather taught her to be successful in life, you needed to help people and love people. And that's just what she does. So she founded Clarity just April of 2014, so just about 6 months ago. And it is going to give you the tools that you need to do the same thing to be successful, whether it's your health or finances. So I just thank you, Robin, for creating Clarity and Calibr8, and I'm so excited to be a part of this amazing journey. So take it away.
Thanks, Diana. Can you hear me?
We can.
Oh, cool.
Yeah.
All right. Well, thanks, everybody, for taking the time out of your busy life. I know everybody's so busy and hectic, especially getting near the holidays, and hard to believe it's already the end of 2014. It's just mind-blowing. But, yeah, I'm very excited about our company, Clarity, and where we're going and our product. It's just amazing what it's doing for people and for kids and adults. And it's just, like Diana said, my passion is really to help people both physically and financially. And when we in Clarity, quite some time ago now, almost, 2 years ago, getting it all, looking into it, what it would take, et cetera, putting it all together, getting the product, getting what I wanted. And I started with a product I really wanted for kids, and I just wanted something that would really help children, because I see what's happening in our world today with kids. They're busy lives too, and, going, even very young ages these days. But the diets that kids are leading and the food companies just bombarding kids and adults with just non-value food that just has no nutrition, and then all the additives and preservatives that are just wreaking havoc on our health, and not just the food we're eating, but also our environment we're living in, and the water and the pollution and everything, the EMFs from our cell phones and all the wireless technology around us is just affecting everyone. And it's just heart-wrenching to see, every day people, I hear of somebody, whether it be a coworker or a friend, loved one, acquaintance, that's got a disease. And so anyway, started with kids, and then what was really a blessing was to have Chris Neville, our VP of Product Development, be introduced to him, and him bring the science to our product. And that's what's so cutting edge is the Nutrigenomics. That's nutrition that talks to your genes, and we're at the forefront of that, and we're the first product, here available with that science, and it's just so incredible. So it's nothing like just taking a green drink or juicing, and all of that is great for your body, but our product speaks to your gene, and it's gene level nutrition, and it's just very, very cutting edge, and it's at the forefront of the new science out there, Nutrigenomics. And so it's so exciting, and the people that are on the product are just getting phenomenal results. And I'll just share a bit of the results you'll hear about tonight. But the reason is because it's way different, like I said, than taking a green drink and getting secondary antioxidants, we call that. But this switches on your genes inside your body, and your body produces the most powerful antioxidants there are, and they do everything to keep you at optimum health. But through living life and the damage that happens to our bodies every day from like things I mentioned already, and the free radical damage and oxidative stress, your body quits making those primary antioxidants like it should, and your genes start getting mutated and basically switching off. And so our product goes back in and switches back on those genes and gets your body doing what it needs to do to get rid of the inflammation in your body and get rid of your genes do everything. They help you sleep. They help your mood. They help the detoxification process, which is huge because that's what's the problem with people today is the toxicity in your body and the inflammation. That's what's killing our people, in this country. And so if you can help somebody by giving them this product and switching on their genes, they're going to see results. And whether it be mental clarity, more energy, feeling better, and as well as helping them with chronic disease, because every chronic disease starts with inflammation. So if your genes can be switched on and get your body switched on to getting rid of the inflammation, it's going to help people in all sorts of different ways. So that's just a little bit brief on our product, Calibr8. And one thing I love is that it tastes great. So every morning when I make it, I crave it. I love the kids and adults, so I take both. So anyway, I am excited to turn the call over now to a friend from Florida, and she is just very well versed in health. She actually has an occupational therapy degree, and then she's got 28 college credits in nutrition as well, and she's worked for doctors, chiropractors, doctors. She's worked with homeopath doctors, and she's also worked with doctors in a group that is the initials DAN, like the word Dan, which stands for Defeat Autism Now. And so I am very excited to have Julie Barnett on the phone and just her share a little bit of her knowledge about the product and then her son that's on the product and so forth. So, Julie, are you there?
Yes. Can you hear me okay?
I can. That's great.
Okay. Hello, everybody. First, I do have, she already introduced me, so I just want to say I have a son with autism. Also, he has moderate autism. He's 5 years old. And, our journey started when he was about 18 months old. And really what happened was, when we started this journey, I had some nutrition. I had all the college credits, but I really started my research at that time into everything with the help of the DAN doctors. The DAN doctors Defeat Autism Now doctors. And they really look at the body instead of the symptoms and try to find out what's going on with blood work and test and stool analysis to check to see if there is oxidative stress going on. The number one thing with autism is oxidative stress, low glutathione levels, and CoQ10 issues that affect the mitochondrial function of the brain. So if you walk in any child with ADD, ADHD, or autism, anything like that, as soon as they walk into the office, the first thing they'll do if you go to a DAN doctor is check the glutathione levels. And glutathione is, you can't just take, I know that there are sites on there that you can order glutathione and take liquid, but our body cannot absorb liquid naturally. And glutathione levels is not only linked to autism, it's linked to Alzheimer's, infertility, cystic fibrosis, glaucoma, cataracts, the list goes on and on. So to do that naturally, you do need dark green veggies, and that's sulforaphane, the broccoli sprouts, and that's what helps build the glutathione levels back up. And that's when this autism news came out. How long ago was that, Robin?
I think a month or so.
Yes, a month ago. And when it came out a month ago, I was researching into it, and it was the first thing that made sense to me. I was a mom that had her son, on breathing in glutathione, taking CoQ10, taking, antioxidants, taking everything separately, and trying to keep up with 20 plus supplements a day and a gluten-free, dairy-free, soy-free diet. I lived in my kitchen. So I felt like as a mother, I was doing the proper nutrition, but failing in the being with my kids and just having fun with them. And that's what I love about Calibr8 is it's one product of everything that a child needs. The enzymes, the probiotics, everything that Christian was on is in there. And what's amazing to me is it's the low glutathione levels, that is affected by autism, but so many other areas with kids. You walk into a school, teachers are stressed to the max. They don't know what's going on with the children. They're trying their best. They're building up charter schools because they cannot get all these children to focus. And it has to do with everything that Calibr8 has to offer to give our children where they're supposed to be at and help them mentally. It's more clarity. That's what it is. It's clarity. It's clarity product. And right now, Christian has been on it for, I have the day written down on my calendar. I would say 3 weeks he's been on the clarity, and he's starting to communicate. He makes eye contact. The eye contact started a little bit before, but it's better. The notes that are coming in from school, he's able to sit and focus at, one-on-one time more. He's getting, based on his long-term goals and short-term goals and everything, the short-term goals are being reached faster than they were before Calibr8. And I knew this product before I even tried it would be beneficial because of the sulforaphane. I really believe that made so much sense to me as a parent, because when he was little, we were juicing for him. And I said to my husband, every time that we juice spinach and broccoli, I noticed something. Like we would give him broccoli puree, and I noticed something different. But I knew that it was really quick. It would only last for like an hour or two, and it'd be gone. And the reason for that is because the enzymes and everything else that has to go along with that was causing a little bit of acid reflux, because you need those enzymes. Sometimes people can't just straight up juice. Just straight up juice, because the body will fire back and they can't take all that. So this is the perfect product for my son, and the whole family's on it. I feel better. I have ADD, so it does help me a lot. I'm blown away by this product, honestly. I've probably tried, and I've probably researched over 500 different products alone. And, always got the help of the DN doctors, the Be Autism Now doctors. I would ask them, what do they think about this product? And there was a lot of good products that came along, but I didn't want to be glued to the kitchen anymore. I didn't want to be glued. And I still feed my kids healthy now. They eat healthy, but like tonight, I was able to my husband's out of town. I was able to get them a box of Earth's Best gluten-free chicken nuggets and the UD's gluten-free fries and say, here you go with their Calibr8. And then it was a quick dinner, and off we went to the grocery store. And that's what I wanted to happen. I didn't want my kids to be missing out because of having to be so health conscious with everything. And we're not only health conscious because of the autism, but he also has mitochondrial dysfunction, which causes the GERD and acid reflux. And that has helped tremendously. Enzymes are the number one thing for acid reflux if you suffer from that too. And of course, probiotics are always beneficial. And I didn't know if you had any questions for me, Robin, if you wanted me to
that is just awesome. And one thing I know that was really cool that Julie's told me is, how did you word it? I can't remember, but it was so great how you said the gut is, the gut is the second, what was it?
The second brain.
Oh, yeah. There we go.
The second brain. If your second brain, so if that's the second brain, it's not, your brain is not going to get the full potential. It's like a moving car. You get oil. If your oil runs low, say glutathione's your oil, and that's running low, you're going to have slower pickup. Your car's not going to run right, and your engine is still doing what it needs to do to get you through. But if that when you build up that glutathione level, then you have a faster pickup. And same with kids, because they have the sensory processing disorder now. And I've seen this in all children that I work with, not just autism. It just takes them longer to connect to directions and, and all these children. 1 out of 3 boys right now are diagnosed with something. We live in a world where the parent's priority should be a child's health, I believe. And I know it's hard to do when you're working 40 hours a week and you're trying to, raise multiple kids. And that's another thing. I love this product. And my husband, he loves it too. He takes it every day. It's the first product that we have been taking consistently. It's so easy. It's just, and I love the cup that you sent us, Robin, because it's, we just put it in the, as we're loading the kids in the car, just take it with us.
Well, thank you for your time and your knowledge and for sharing, and I love hearing the stories and the improvement, and that's what it's all about. So thank you so much for being on our call this evening. All right. Well, I want to turn the call now over to Diana King, an affiliate in our company and founder, and she's just doing phenomenal in the business and with the product, and her family has tremendous results as well. But Diana, are you there?
I'm here. That was fantastic. Thank you so much for sharing. What great information of why every kid should be on Calibr8, not just if you have a health condition. And I just wanted to touch on that just for a second, but the amount of probiotics that's in the kids' Calibr8 is 1.125 billion active cultures. And the reason why the kids has more than the adults, it's because of their diet. And there's so many kids in sports and they're just running so fast that they're not sitting down and eating healthy. And we do the best that we can as moms to make healthy meals, but we just know that they don't have enough probiotics in their gut, and our gut is about 70% of our immune system. So that's really important for a healthy child or for a child that is looking for something to help their health get better. And that Calibr8 is detoxing every day at a cellular level very mildly. And that's huge. We should all be detoxing every day at a cellular level, no matter what your health is like. It's such key to keeping optimal health or obtaining optimal health. And the reason why that's so important is there's a couple of things. One is they did tests on umbilical cords of babies and found over 250 toxins on babies' umbilical cords. The CDC about 10 years ago tested 2,000 subjects all over the U.S., and they found 212 toxins. And that leads to so many health issues. So it's really important to be to drink Calibr8 every day, just for those two reasons. And then another one is it really helps with brain development. All the ingredients is working hand in hand together for their brains, and that's really important. And just the nutrients, the Nutrigenomics, the science behind Calibr8 is nutrition at the gene level, but it also has a lot more of the secondary antioxidants in it that they just don't get from their diet anymore. So that's really important, and that's why there's so many kids seeing differences. Whether it's a real mild difference, like maybe just being able to focus a little bit better at homework time or stay a little bit calmer, which, that's what we notice at home with one of my children. But I'm really excited right now to have Michelle share her daughter's testimony. I met Michelle about a year ago, and about 6 months ago she came to my house in desperate need to find something for her daughter, and I'm just so thankful that Calibr8 was the answer and has just changed their whole family. So I think, Robin, you need to open up the line so that Michelle can speak.
Can you hear me?
I can, yes.
Oh, perfect. Okay. Well, thank you. I have, like Diana said, I have I have Alyssa, and she was 10 years old at the time. She's now 11. But Alyssa, kind of to give you a little history on Alyssa, she's always been pretty sick. Since she was about 2, she had asthma, allergies, always at the doctor's, always something going on with her. But this was the summer of about 2013. I got, not this past summer, but the summer before. She ended up just getting really sick. She was tired all the time. She didn't want to play. If she did something one day, the next day she was completely exhausted. She couldn't do anything. Of course, when summer was over and school started, she started, missing a lot of school just because she would just go one day and the next day completely exhausted. And then that January, she started having, besides the tiredness problem, she started having really, really bad stomach aches. She would just cry. She wasn't going to school. She wouldn't have her friends over. She would definitely not go over to her friend's house. She was we were just beside ourselves. She was in my bed at night just crying and fussing about her stomach. We were going to the doctors all the time. They were trying their best, one medication after another. Finally, we ended up getting referred to the Children's Hospital of Orange County, and they did a scope on her, and it came back that she had a swollen stomach and esophagus. They were saying she was failure to thrive. She was not gaining weight, actually. She was just losing weight. She wouldn't eat. It was just a really bad few months for us. And then I stumbled upon, at Diana's house, the product Clarity. And, at that point, I would have tried anything. We were just desperate. We're like, I got to get her well. She's just so sick. And we tried it, and it was a miracle for us, my family. Within about 3 days, she stopped crying. It was like at night, especially at night, it was just seemed to be worse. She stopped crying. It was just got a little easier. Within 2 weeks, she was absolutely better. I just could not believe it. She had no more stomach aches. She was not fussy. She was back in her own bed. She was going over to her friend's house. The product worked absolutely amazing on her.
It just makes me so excited.
What?
So it just makes me so excited.
Yeah, no, it's just changed our whole family life. It was just amazing. We have, she was always doing, all the lab work, workups, and all sorts of doctors, they call it the EE clinic for the stomach, GI doctors. We were able to take the product into her GI doctor because she was on all this medication. I was actually able to get her off of all the medication. I took the product into the doctor. The doctor looked at it and was like, great, it's working for her. Perfect. And that is the only thing Alyssa's now on. She just takes her Clarity in the morning. It's no big deal. She loves the taste. No medications. Absolutely nothing for her stomach anymore.
Oh, wow. That's awesome.
And she's going to school every day and having fun, just like a normal kid would. So it's been amazing.
And she gained 4 pounds, right?
What?
And she gained 4 pounds, didn't she?
She did. She's gained 4 pounds. The doctors, GI doctors were so excited. And we are going to, we're going to repeat the scope just because they want to make sure that the cells that were causing the problem are not there anymore. So we're going to do that this December. But she can eat anything now, just no stomach issues.
Fantastic.
That's awesome. Thank you so much, Michelle, for sharing. And Alyssa, thank you so much for trying the product. Sometimes kids get to that point where they're like, I don't want to do anything else you tell me to. Nothing's working. So to give her credit too for giving it, for trying it, and just awesome. And that's, we had two different people. We have a woman on the phone, with her son having autism, and then Alyssa was, basically diagnosed failure to thrive with a swollen stomach and swollen esophagus. And see, Calibr8 isn't just about putting a Band-Aid over a symptom. It's about going in and getting your body to do what it should be doing. And that's why every kid should be on Calibr8 and every adult. It's just going to give you optimal health. And it's so exciting to be part of this amazing company and to just bless people with an opportunity for their health. And there's an amazing compensation plan with Clarity. And please get back with the person that invited you on the call. You could definitely work on getting your product paid for, making some money, or even making, replacing your 40-hour-a-week job with Clarity. So just thank you so much for getting on our call tonight. Thank you so much for sharing, both you amazing women, who have been dealing with health issues with their children. That's very hard and taxing on yourself. So thank you so much.
Thank you, everyone. Good night.
Good night. Thank you.